Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Cartridge Fun. I am so excited to share this video with you guys. I hit a milestone in my collection. Now let me tell you a little bit of backstory first. I got my first NES Christmas 1989 and I played the heck out of that thing until about late 1997. That's when I got a Nintendo 64. My mother actually purchased it for me through her JCPenney catalog. And we had some family members that were kind of down on their luck, and I thought I would box up my NES along with all my games and give it to them so that they could enjoy it. Well, let's fast forward a little bit to when I started collecting. My number one goal was to find the games that I had as a kid. That was my number one goal. Well, you guys know a couple of weeks ago I hit a flea market with my son, and we actually found the last game I needed to complete my childhood collection. So I am really excited that I hit that goal, and I am here to share with you guys my childhood collection. So let's take a quick look. So we're gonna take a walk down nostalgia lane. I thought I'd go through the titles of the games that I had, and maybe if there is anything that kind of stuck out at me as we go through them. It takes a while to find all these games. They're not really expensive, but just finding games at flea markets and garage sales, it definitely takes some time. So some of the games that I had were Super Glove Ball. I don't remember playing this game much, and I'm not really sure why we purchased it. I have beaten the game, but I didn't have the Power Glove. But I probably haven't played it since 1990 or something like that. This is a good game. RC Pro-Am, a pretty common football game here. NES Play Action Football. Don't judge me on this title. This is Barbie. This was actually my sister's favorite game to play, and I did play it a little bit as well. Let's see, this one, California Games. I remember playing the BMX level over and over and over again. Of course, this is such a classic. Super Mario 2. I have not beaten this game yet. I really haven't spent a lot of time with it. I definitely should do that. But definitely a good game. This is a great hockey game. Probably one of my favorites. I know that's a little controversial since there's a lot of people that enjoy Blades of Steel. But this is ice hockey. Oh, top-down shooter. I love this game so much, and it's really cheap. This is Sky Shark. So if you like those top-down shooters like 1942 or 43, in my opinion, I think Sky Shark is one of the best, and it has a great soundtrack as well. Of course, I had Track and Field. This is a little more exciting game compared to all of those. This is Metroid, and I didn't play this one a ton as a kid. My brother definitely played this one quite a bit, and just a really fun game, and definitely iconic for the system. Of course, this came with my Nintendo 1989. This is Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt. I still really enjoy this game. My kids really enjoy this game. My son, who's 5 years old, he's actually getting pretty decent at the game. I think he's gotten to the 3rd level by himself, so that's pretty impressive. Mickey Mousecapades. This is actually a really difficult, I guess I would consider it a platforming style of game. I've never beaten the game, and I used to get really frustrated with it just in the first level, especially if I got to the 2nd level with the waves and everything. It got really frustrating, but that one was pretty simple to find. This game I really like, and it's consistently about a $3 game. This is Captain Skyhawk. Kind of an isometric top-down shooter in a way. I love this game. I play through it quite a bit, still play it quite a bit. Very enjoyable game. This game is definitely in my top 10 for sure, 100%. This is DuckTales. You guys all know about this game. It is such a great, iconic game for the system. The music is fantastic. Just the playability of the game is so much fun. Excite Bike, I remember this game. a lot, creating your own tracks. This was definitely a fun game to have. Definitely played that one quite a bit. In my opinion, this next game is the best NES game ever created. Again, this is in my opinion, and that's Super Mario Brothers 3. The first time I played this game, it just absolutely blew my mind. Just the way the graphics look so polished, the controls were so tight. Definitely loved that game. And then we're going from a great game to a not so great game, and that's Jeopardy. This was a game my brother picked out. He loves trivia games. So this is one that he would just sit and play. The problem with this is if you knew the answer, you had to know how to spell the answer. So that was very difficult being young and trying to answer those questions. Of course, this is The Legend of Zelda. Played this one a ton. Don't really need to say much about it. It's so iconic. The Adventures of Link. Played this one a ton as well. I'm trying to think which one I like more. Probably The Legend of Zelda. The Link took a little bit a while for me to get used to it. Just kind of with those like side-scrolling levels, if that makes sense. This was a game my dad played so often, and that was Operation Wolf. He loved light gun games, and I remember staying up so late watching him play these games and actually beat this game. It was really cool to watch, and definitely one that was really important to me that I made sure I found for my collection. This one's Mike Tyson Punch-Out! Classic game. I remember finally getting to Mike Tyson and him beating me up really bad, but it's such a fun game. Of course, Ninja Turtles. This was a fun game as well. Very difficult game, but definitely put a lot of hours into this one. And then of course, the final game that I had in my childhood collection, and this is the one that finished my childhood collection just a couple of weeks ago, and that's Empire Strikes Back. Now, I'm not a huge fan of this game. I don't think it's the greatest game ever created for the NES, but it is definitely unique and interesting, follows the storyline fairly well, some pretty decent music when there is music playing in this game, and definitely one that was difficult for me to find. So when I was down in Sioux Falls at that flea market and I saw this, I grabbed it right away, was really excited. So like I said, that was kind of a big milestone for my collecting. But that's really all I have for you guys. I just wanted to share that milestone with you guys. Thank you so much for checking out this video. As always, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. That always helps me out a ton. And I'll catch you guys later. See ya.